I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Everything's gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
If you bought the Hawk Tuah coin, you deserve to be scammed. Anytime an influencer or a celebrity drops a meme coin, run. It's always a come up. For someone to make money in crypto, that means that somebody else has to be losing money. And that is especially the case with trading meme coins. It's literally gambling. After 2 months, the Hawk Tuah girl is back, and she had a podcast episode with FaZe Banks, which was leaked, by the way. And here's what Banks put out. So in an attempt to hear Haley Welch's side of the crypto scam story, I agreed to do her first podcast back. I had heavy stipulations, including 1, not allowing markets to be manipulated by leaking this episode's existence before a resolution was found. 2, her team finding a real solution regarding the money she made, where that should go, and what to do with the Hawk project moving forward. These were non-starters, and we were told this episode would only ever see the light of day if we explicitly greenlit it. These incompetent retards leaked and or inside traded the coin. We noticed a random spike in volume on the coin 2 out of 2, along with random messages asking us if we did the podcast. Very clear her team was not as solid as they claimed to be. They completely blew it, and we called the episode off right then and there. Now today, the episode randomly gets leaked, the price of Hawk is pumping, and they completely fumbled the bag yet again. What mess. Poor girl. It's a wonder how she found herself in this position in the first place. Now, Haley Welch, I'm going to speak to you direct and say the exact same thing I told you on Spaces that night. Fire everybody. Your teams are retarded. Full disclosure, nobody from our team has ever / will ever own Hawk tokens. Highly advise anyone following the story stay far away from it, as a majority of the supply is owned by unknown developers. Now, in the episode, she tries to make it seem as if she's a victim and she was taken advantage of, but I don't believe it.
I understand your position. I think the more details come to light, you'll understand she was a victim in this. She does care about her fans and others that have lost money tremendously and is cooperating with all authorities as well as Berwick Law Group. This has all been very traumatic for her. And basically, come on the show, please. You are the podcast's top priority for the first episode in 2025, guys. Me, the boogeyman, I was honored, to be honest. I was like, wow, I could be on the Hawk Tuah show. But, of course, I don't want to rehab someone's image who scammed people. And I really felt that questions had not been answered that should have been answered, such as, what was the agreement with Haley Welch and with Doc Hollywood? Very simple question, right? Basically, Haley Welch's position is, oh, I was a victim. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how much, I was barely gonna make money. 125K plus like, half of 10% of the tokens locked for a year, like this terrible deal. I got taken advantage of by these monsters. Like that was kind of their position. And all I wanted to know was, give me the contract. Show me that that is true. And unfortunately, they were not able to give it.
She tried to use this opportunity to redirect the backlash that she's been receiving, but it won't work. Banks was giving her genuine advice, and instead of listening to it and respecting his wishes, they go and leak the entire podcast episode. It looks like they have no intention of giving their money back, and they probably got it loaded in an offshore account until the situation cools down. We've seen so many rug pulls in the past before, and it's obvious it took her 2 months to get her story straight, which is why her lawyer is in the episode. And in his conversation with Coffee, he was lying.
Finally, he's giving us the real story. It's 50% of the net proceeds of the project, period. That is completely different from what they've told me. And so I say 50% of the net proceeds does not mean half of 10%. It means 50% of net proceeds, which is market making, pre-sale. This is like $4 million that they talked about. And I don't know if he's just trying to play dumb here, but he goes, we were told by Memetic that MM fees and pre-sale funds were going to be used to run the project. Guys, it was $4 million. You think it takes $4 million to run a meme coin? How are you getting that 50% only applies to 10% of the tokens? I'm baffled. You think they need $3 million to run a meme coin? 3 plus, 3.9 roughly. The dev team, by their own admission, said they had 4 guys. 4 guys do not need to split $4 million 4 ways, right? And so then they just kind of start doing this weird dance, and it got me like realizing like, yeah, they're just trying to get out of it.
She's very aware that her career is beginning to fade out. For the longest time, we called her an industry plant, and she managed to milk that 3-second clip into an entire empire. If she didn't know what she was doing, she would have never gotten this far. She's trying to, I'm just a girl, her way out the situation, when in reality, she should have done the the research before taking this deal. After you scam your fans, there is no coming back. And to be honest, I'm surprised she still got a career. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.